Well, we've still got HiRez versus Pros about to come up soon, but right now we've got a few more balloons to get rid of because we made a few too many. Guess who's volunteered first of all? It's our good friend Pon. Pon, how's it going?
Questionable. My toes are like oddly sticky and chunky at the same time, and it's not.
Is it satisfying?
It was at first, and now it's not.
Well, this is pretty much for all the patch note shows when you made mistakes. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. I had this coming to me every time I crash the game. It's rough.
Well, we're going to spin the reel real quick and find out what he's going to do. Aurora, will you do the honors for Pon, please? Aurora, will you spin the wheel without breaking it, please? Pink? I don't think I've seen a pink in a while. Pinks, yeah. I don't know. Production saying pink is not safe. We'll find out. Taco will do the honors. Now, Taco also has a special treat coming soon as well. We are going to hit Aurora in a second, but let's focus on Pon right now. Goodbye, Pon. Oh, do another one. Do another one. Do another one. That doesn't count. I'm sorry, Pon. That was a mistake one. That wasn't designed for you.
This one is great.
No, sorry. Sorry. Try this one. This one will be better. Just fit right in. It'll mix nicely.
That was caramel syrup.
Syrups and syrups. Caramel syrup. This is fine. Do you want one more? I think he wants one more. Okay, I've got one more. No, I've got one more. Try this one. I think this one's the perfect one for Pon. No, this is great. This is great. Lean back. Lean back. You'll enjoy it more. Lean back. No, yeah, you might not want to lean back here. I think that's wise. There you go. That was from me.
What was that?
I have no clue what that was. It was white and creamy. That's all I got to say about that one right now. Next up, though, Pon, thank you. Can somebody help Pon out? Help him out, guys, please. Aurora, are you ready for your own destiny now?
I'm ready.
You seem to have got away with it a lot today. You've done very well and got away with a lot today.
I guess I won a lot today.
How many balloons would you like?
I'll do 2.
You'll do 2?
Yeah, I'll do 2.
Let's double that and make it 4, right? We've got to get rid of him.
Oh, my God. All right, fine.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I'll make it. Aurora's going in for 4. All right, Taco, here's 1. Okay, Spiff's going to get 1. Aurora's agreed to do 4, by the way, so we're going to get some more. There's 2 more for you right now. We'll just get these ready. Taco, 2 more. You need 1 more balloon. You need 4 total. Okay.
Then just stand up.
Yeah, stay standing now. It's a little bit. Okay. So Aurora's going to stand up for this because he's a little bit worried about it breaking. Spiff's going to start us off with the first balloon of 4. Uno. Oh, that's creamy. Slimy yet satisfying. Next one. Take him round to him. Next up. Oh, Lord. This reminds me of... This is what, Paradigm Boys had to deal with in their hotel room by the looks of it after Aurora was above them. Oh. We're out here. Now. Okay. Someone help Aurora out of the pool. Allied, how you doing?
I'm good right now.
How's it going?
These white people actually volunteer for this. This is wild.
They did?
Yeah.
Do you want a balloon?
If
Take one for the team? Just the one? You don't have to.
I will.
You got to take one for the team?
I'll do one for the...
Are you sure?
Yeah, I will.
Are you sure?
I guess.
I'll do it for you.
No, I'll do it.
Are you sure? I
I
will.
I don't want you to get dirty. I don't want you to get dirty.
My boy. Do you know what?
What's up?
Fuck that. We don't have to do it.
That's
no
what
one
I'm
knows.
trying
No
to
one knows.
say.
Shh. Just walk away. It's only me and you listen to this.
You're right.
Fucking heard, man. Just
I'm
get
doing
out.
the Drake fade
Just
away.
fucking dip. Just fade out. No one heard this. Just go. I'll get Taco instead. You leave quick. Taco! Hey, Taco, come here. We got a treat for you. Now listen. Get in the chair. Now listen. You guys at home all wanted her to have a desk and a chair, right? So sit down.
I stubbed my toe.
Sit down. No. Come on. You got to sit down in your chair. This is the chair that community wanted you to have. Come on. In you get. $6 shoes? That's pretty expensive for HiRez. I'm not being funny. Like, mine are only 4. Like, jeez. All right, sit down in your chair. It's okay. The chair will support Taco. She's tiny. Tiny Taco. There you go. It's fine. Shh. Now, hold this on you. This is your new desk. Okay? Now, guys, if you would be so kind. If you'd be so kind, what's going to happen now is the hazing will begin. So, any balloons that are remaining, Taco and her new desk and chair are ready for Taco. How you doing?
She was Alex Sanchez. No, I wasn't. No, that didn't happen.
Well, we're discussing Alex Sanchez right now.
She was Alex Sanchez.
How's your new desk?
It's all right.
The good news is it will clean. It'll clean easy.
Please, don't do this to me.
I can't help it. It's not my choice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Am I hiding with it? Nobody will even know I was here.
No, senorita. No. We got to do this. We got to do this fair. Everyone at home has been waiting for this all day. Are you ready?
No.
Welcome to HiRez Studios. The talent department always have to go through this stuff. And gentlemen, release the balloons. Just sit inside, yeah. Sit on the poop. Sit on your desk. Okay, go. Go. Kill it. There's a lot of balloons left. There's a lot of balloons left. Oh, there's a few eggs here too. There's still balloons going. Guys, there's more balloons. Come on. Oh. Poor Taco. She never realized this would be the right thing to do.
Are we done?
And with that, we're going to head over to the donations. Taco, look at the camera for me. Taco, have a look at the camera. Say hello. Taco, how's it going? How's it going? Taco, you okay?
She's just laughing.
Welcome to HiRez.
Here, Fling, careful, don't you go in too. There's a few more left. Okay, I think that's it. Rest in tacos. And with that, we'll head over to the desk, the donations, keep going, and we'll be back with HiRez Pros in a little bit.
Well, all for charity, right? I guess Taco's got to be saying that in her head. This is just all for charity. But speaking of charity, Make-A-Wish Foundation, it's something that we've been talking about. You've been donating to, affecting incredible people just like Mike and all of his stories across the world. We're at 61,000 donated already. And here with me is actually the CEO of Make-A-Wish Foundation for this, for Georgia, by the way. And Tim, tell me just about what you do and kind of just the process. Give me like a just kind of general level of what you do for Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, sure. So first, thank you guys for all that you're doing. It's what an amazing day it's been. Didn't know I was going to get to see all of this when I woke up.
You didn't expect to see ketchup thrown on like girls and stuff while they're laying in a inflatable pool?
I didn't see that happening. You know, and when I first walked in, you can actually smell what's going on outside. I think I saw when Stu was getting doused, so that was pretty spectacular. But yeah, so I'm the CEO for Make-A-Wish Georgia, and it's one of 62 chapters across the U.S., and we have our national home office in Phoenix, Arizona. But we basically grant the heartfelt wish for children all over the world.
And so your goal is really to go in and take these donations and make children who are just experiencing, is it a specific disease? Is it a specific hardship? Is it a general term of, a certain age? How do you kind of choose who is getting supported with this foundation?
So it's children with life-threatening medical conditions. So there's sometimes a misconception out there that all of our kids are terminal. That's actually not the case.
Okay.
It's life-threatening medical conditions, and it's between the ages of 2.5 to 18. They can be referred to us a number of different ways. They can self-refer. Their parents may refer them, and then the medical providers are often a way that they get referred to us as well.
Now, it doesn't seem like a usual thing. I mean, I'm sure you're a busy guy. It doesn't seem like a usual thing for you to be at every wish with every kid. And this wasn't exactly a wish, but I'm sure it was a lot of fun for Mike, and I think James is here as well. He's another person who got involved with that. Have you ever been on any wishes? Have you been a part of the giving of any wishes? What's been like that actual moment for you?
There's nothing like the experience of a wish, right? And everything from the time that we tell a child that a wish is going to happen to actually seeing it happen. My first week on the job, I got to experience an amazing wish for a young woman named LaKayla. And I'd start to get goosebumps just thinking about that now. And every chance we get to interact with these kids and kind of feel the magic of a wish, it's truly amazing. And even this past January, we had a young man whose wish was to be at the Smite World Championship, and HiRez really helped us out in making that happen. It was fantastic. I went to the championship, not honestly, like I didn't really know what was going on. And I sat down in there, and I mean, you get sucked in quick. It was pretty amazing to watch.
It's an electric thing. You know, you and I were talking about it behind the stage as well. You know, you talked about you're really impressed and surprised with the support. You know, I've often said this, that the gaming community in itself, I think inherently, it's a sleeper, right? I think it's one of the most generous communities, maybe even in the world, because part of the backbone of gaming is supporting people following their dreams and supporting people on that rise to being sustainable and playing fun, right? Showcasing fun, just spreading fun and positivity. And that's why you see so many streamers, whether they're even on their personal channels, getting these kinds of donations. So when you team it up with a great cause like Make-A-Wish, these are the results. I mean, 61K, is that blowing your mind right now?
I'll be honest, it is. You know, I was a little bit familiar with it. I mean, you know, read some articles, heard some podcasts kind of thing. So I was excited that we were doing this. But I mean, what you guys have done, and for everyone that's out there, what you guys have been doing to have fun, but generate a lot of funds for a really good cause doing it, and creating a lot of really magical experiences for kids who really deserve it. It's fantastic.
Complete hats off to what you guys are doing. And, you know, in the future going through, I'm sure we'd love to work with you a little bit more. I'm sure you guys, you have any interest now that your mind has been opened up to the gaming world, that like maybe this is a new way we could start to connect and create some more finances for these kids?
Yeah, I think so. I think anything we can do to engage with the gaming community more. I mean, we're learning about it. We want to be in that space. We want to be involved. So anything we can do to get out there a little bit more as well.
Yeah.
And you know, in the meantime, I'm trying to come up with my own username now. I feel like I need to get more involved.
Yeah. Okay. So you're Tim, right? Is there anything people used to call you as a kid? Is there any like favorite phrase you used to have when you do something cool?
Oh man. So. I don't, you know, I won't go into the story of why, but when I was younger growing up, my nickname that I was given was Teo.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, and
nice.
and phrase Boom. So
Teo Boom.
I get, yeah.
Teo Boom.
That's how you do it.
You are a gamer now, Tim. You have a Twitch username. You're a gamer. Teo Boom.
I like it.
Now you just got to start streaming yourself.
Okay. I might need some advice on how to do that. But
I might be able to help you out a little bit, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who might be able to help you out too. Moving kind of just towards the future, right? Obviously, we have this one event, Make-A-Wish. Like, obviously, we would like to continue working with you guys, but maybe we won't for a little while. How do people stay in touch with you? You know, kind of until then, especially this Georgia chapter that's been supported with the HiRez community today. How can people kind of stay linked up with you?
You know, lots of different ways. First and foremost, our website, georgia.wish.org. We're also out there on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And that's a really great way for folks to stay involved and really start to experience some of the stories and some of the other wishes that we're granting as well. We try to do our best to make sure that we're conveying those experiences and that feeling of a wish to our audiences. So I invite everybody to come check us out and see some of those stories and experience that for yourself.
I mean, since we have a little bit of time here, would you mind going in depth on a really cool story that maybe you were a part of or you heard of that was pretty phenomenal, kind of gave you that rush to say, this is what I need to do. I need to keep moving forward. This is so powerful.
Yeah, so I'll give you one where I actually experienced part of the wish coming true, and then I've got one that's coming up that I'll tease for you guys a little bit.
Great.
So the first one I mentioned, it was my first week on the job, and so I didn't really know what I was doing. Right? It's 1 week in, and
no one knows what they're doing on the first week of their job.
I faked it. I think I faked it. Okay. So we had a young girl named LaKayla. Stage 4 cancer, and her wish was, she had written a song about her battle with cancer, and her wish was to have a music video produced of her song.
Wow.
And the song was about, she portrayed cancer as a dragon, and so she was, slaying this dragon. And it was took place at a Macy's over off of Lenox Road, and they said, Tim, we want you to come and introduce LaKayla to the crowd.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, I don't even know how this really all works yet. It's like, well, this is your job
it's your
now,
first
so
week.
we need to do it, right?
First week, wow.
Yeah. And I just didn't feel worthy to even do it.
Yeah.
But I went there, and I went into the back, and I met LaKayla, and she was having a rough day. She was really tired. She was getting ready. But I walked out onto the stage after I got to spend some time with her and her family, and I'll tell you, I introduced her, and then she came walking out of the back and up onto the stage. And when the music hit, she started singing her song for the crowd. When the music hit, I mean, this girl was just on.
Wow.
Like, you know, regardless of the day she was having, how tired she was, it was full on energy. I mean, the crowd, they were laughing, dancing, crying. And in the meantime, as the song wrapped up, her family snuck around to the back. And as she wrapped up the song, they're holding up signs that says, "Your wish has been granted." And all of a sudden, her music video rolls on the screen next to her. And, you know, she'd obviously knew it was going on. She'd been part of it.
Right.
But, you know, there's like a CGI dragon in there and everything.
She didn't see the full, and
Yeah.
it's like seeing, you know, Lord of the Rings before you CGI the
That's right.
golems and the gnomes, right? You can't really see all of it.
That's right. No, absolutely. And so to see and experience, you know, her reaction and her family's reaction to that was, yeah, life-changing, honestly. And I was like, I called home at that point and said, hey, I landed the best job in the world.
Wow.
And so the other one I'll tell you about.
How many years ago was that, by the way?
It was just over a year ago.
Wow.
So I've been doing this for about a year and a half
Quick
now.
trek, man. That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Nice.
It's been fantastic.
So yeah, what's the other one? What's the next one?
All right, so
the tease. We
we
love
have-
spoilers in the gaming community, by the way. That's a
Okay,
big thing.
okay.
So you're getting a lot of good points here with that.
well, you know, maybe at like a certain level, we can reveal a little bit more about that.
Okay.
All right, so we have a young boy named we have a young boy from Augusta named Zayden.
Okay.
And Zayden's about 7 or 8 years old. So Zayden's wish is to step into a red rocket ship and blast off into outer space.
Wow.
Okay. Now
Elon Musk. You got friends with Elon, or
we're working on it.
Okay,
We're trying
all
to find as many partners as we can find. But Zayden has a heart condition.
Oh.
Zayden also does not like loud noises. Does not like things that shake.
Ooh.
So
That's tricky.
space traveling in a rocket can be
Yeah.
a bit challenging that way. Zayden's, you know, his view of space is somewhat realistic, but it's also within his own. It's Zayden's view of space.
Right.
And did I mention that when he goes to space, he actually wants to go to Saturn?
Oh,
'cause
he
wants
did
to
not.
see
You
the
did not
rings.
mention
Yeah.
that. That's big, right
So
there.
so he wants to not only go to space, he wants to go into Saturn. And when he gets to Saturn, he wants to meet aliens, little cute aliens that come up and engage and talk to him.
Teletubby style kind of vibe, like this very short, or
Yeah, there's from what I've gathered, they're probably about this tall.
Okay. Okay.
They say things like beep boop, beep boop. That's kind of
Nice.
their language.
Standard alien. Yeah.
And so we got around the table with a lot of different folks in the community, and we've come up with a way to make that happen. So we're gonna do our best.
I'm impressed.
We're gonna do our best to put it out there and get creative with it and invite folks to follow us along on social media as
Right.
we make that happen. But his wish will be happening on May 1st.
May 1st, you're gonna get to see my man. What is it?
Zayden.
Zayden, go to outer space and see the Beep Boop aliens. Is there anything we can keep track of, like a Twitter or something we can follow the story, or any handle that you can kind of throw out there? Because I'm interested in that. I want to make sure I keep tabs on that.
Yeah, I think just go to our website, georgia.wish.org, and then find us on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll have it all. We'll have it there for everyone to follow.
You know, Tim, it seems that, you know, the job isn't exactly what you would think. Not every kid asks for something that you can do necessarily, right? In a literal physical sense, you know, it's probably going to be impossible to get to outer space. But there's a way that you can, you know, there's creativity involved. There's a lot of creativity in this job, I'm starting to realize. What are the daily rigors of kind of battling with the creativity of, hey, I got to get this kid's wish, but we got to pull some heads together in a closed room and figure this out of how it's going to happen.
It's such a big part of what we do. I mean, that's really the magic of what we do, right? What we want to do is get to the child's one true heartfelt wish. And regardless of what that is, if that wish is to go somewhere, if that wish is to, you know, be somebody, then we have to come up with a way to make that happen.
Yep.
And no matter, you know, what you may think that wish is, you know, we do really intense interviews with the children to really understand the little things that would make it special, and then we go all out for them to make that happen. But there's a lot of creativity, a lot of brainstorming that goes into it, especially you know, for some of the really unique wishes that we have out there.
That's incredible, man. Well, it's actually been such a pleasure for us to have you, to have Make-A-Wish here. Overall, what's the tally, guys? Do we have a new tally before we head off? And We are at
Wow.
65,148. Tim, before you go, again, georgia.wish.org. That's where they can find you. Any last words kind of to the stream or just in general?
No, that's it. Just to say thank you, guys. This has been amazing. And what you're doing is going to allow us to create really amazing experiences for all the kids and all the families that we serve.
Well,
So.
if they're anything like Mike, you have all my support, man. Blessings to you guys in that journey. Thank you so much, Tim, for being here. We're happy to be a part of it here at HiRez Studios. We've got an interview with Allied, so let's hand it over to F-Swag, see what he has to say.
F-Swag. All right. I see how it is, Rain Day. Anyway, what's up, guys? It's Paradigm Tom Badger here, just hanging out with my buddy Allied. Less so much an interview. Allied is a big member of the Smite scene. He was a caster for us for like half a day and a pro player for just about as long. But in all seriousness, big deal. And he was actually our guest of honor last year. So, like I said, less of an interview. Allied just wanted to sort of shoot his shot. So, Allied, it's all you.
Thank you, F-Dot. And yeah, that was kind of wild. But yeah, so last year, because of you guys raised over $150,000, and I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer of the terminal kind, you know, like where I was supposed to die. So because of you guys, I am now standing here pretty much almost cancer-free, and I'm able to afford, even though I am permanently crippled from that, and I have to go through chemotherapy and rigorous, you know, physical therapy and all that stuff, I'm able to live a relatively normal life, and I'm able to actually get back into Smite and do what I used to do, at least pre-cancer. So when I say you guys actually make a difference with these kind of donations, with these kind of drives, you really do. I'm literally living proof that, like, you guys can really change the world. So I just wanted to make sure to give a huge thank you to all my supporters, and obviously HiRez Studios for doing these kind of things. And that's it. No, that's back to you, Ready?
Claps on our end, man. That is one of the more touching and I think amazing stories. I think when you actually look at gaming as well, how a specific individual got banded, the whole community banded around one journey. I'm choking up, man, because this is the stuff that I think makes this company special. I think it makes you know, working here a pleasure, man, a privilege.
Absolutely, I totally agree, man. It's crazy that he's, you know, Smite saves lives.
Smite saves lives, man. It also, you know, takes them if you're playing like, you know, Kernanel's last patch. But either way, man. I mean, this has been an incredible journey, Nick.
Ranked giveth and ranked taketh away.
Ranked giveth and ranked taketh away, which is an incredible story on Allied. The Make-A-Wish Foundation here, just doing so much. 65,000, dude.
That's nuts. I mean, we only had stuff planned at 25K, so we're stretching.
So you saw how I did all these donos, right? How fast I was reading them. Mm-hmm. You want to try your hand at speed donos here?
Speed donos.
I think, let me try and just figure out where we ended, bro.
Where you click, maybe?
Is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
I just got here.
No, that is where we ended. All right, man.
All right, back to the donos here. Neon Sugar,
chilling.
Lux Invicta, Curtis Y, Blank Inc, Ayer Games, Wally, Rona, Decrepit Frogs, Black Nick, MGD, DSQO, Hunter Seeker, Stefan, Enter Blank, Kim Jong Plays, DKO, Paramore Freak, Blank Inc, Chriso, Silverwolf, Coach Tooth, Big Bick, Assassin 2023, Smogless, Kim C, Snap Habit, Subtlety, Swindy, yo, shoutouts.
Here's to the kids, 25.
Black Link, Angry Banner, 1998 Bane, Ayer Games, Dardamus.
50 there, though, 1998 Bane.
Nice.
50.
Yeah, you shout out the big ones. I'll read the names. Dardamus 7, Dantalian, the Tinber, Emo Panda.
1,000.
664. Grab the Archon, probably grab the Archon. Black Ink, Saber VG, Curtis Y, Laser Mercury, Winks, Hydro, Black Ink again, Aaron 8, ESP 98, Triple Charge, No-Fi, Tamashi Soul, Project Niamo, TNT Show It Smells, Fluffy
100
Fatalis.
for THT.
Shout outs. Thanks you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Hydro 623, Fuins, Space, Rainbow Hobo, Hibano 90, Black Ink again, my man, Lispy 22, Mr. Motako, 1998 band again, Random Brawl, Mike Ballsy, Anna Hillis.
Analyze. $1,000.
Oh, nice.
Finally get my poolside in and help a good cause. All right, man.
Madaglium, Cameron, Mike Ballsy again, Kabam, thanks man, Haramer. It's me, Bref, HiRez Legends.
733. That's probably going to be
damn.
1,000 there. Just, changes and stuff. But
For
yeah,
the Archon.
Archon, man.
Arking. Hardened Dog Life, Geg, GG, 1209, Sea King, Hunter Seeker, Little Issy.
Bug 13 is 1,000 too, man.
Oh, Bug 13.
Archon,
another one. True Effects, Lunatics, Tesla
250.
McEinstein. Oh, shout outs. Koala, Wadakin, Tonka Desu, Bob Bombs, Black Ink again.
This guy
he's
keeps
gonna get to
donating
$1,000
at a time, dude. He's going to be the guy. Top
you're
donated of the day. Black Link? What?
Why So Devious, Mark Cheesy, Avotic, Desodi, Kiza.
Kiza is 1,000
Froskenny for Poolside.
Hey, Kiza, you got to put in your stuff, man. All you said is Poolside, so you got to go ahead and probably redonate another $1 and put in your IGN and what platform you want it for, guys.
Kawhi, Lifekin, Smaggin, Durant, Chaos, at Wells 129, Serator. Oh my God, we're like halfway through. Cosline,
That's what I'm saying.
Ice-T, Hannah, Brooby, because I am King Kane, Shings, Adonis1, shout outs, $20. Can I get a replace Rain Day in chat, please? Oh, God.
Adonis!
Blame Adonis.
Dude, you're a traitor, bro. I thought we had something.
Alashma, Abamens,
Can I get a replace Rain Day in chat?
Ruby Shark, Wolf King, Hunter Seeker, Burnsy, 4 Bagoos, Megatron, Zayoshi, Wally West, Simply Too Spooky for You, Stellar Jello, Draco Wyvern, Federal Bizzle, Laxus, Brandon Cabral, Stellar Jello, Arbiter Squad,
Arbiter
Mindson.
Squad with 1,000, man.
Hey.
Shout outs to McLovin. Taco, I love you. HiRez Tina is the bomb. F. What up? Love Smite and happy to see everyone doing this for good cause.
Yes, sir. Mindson, Wait What, QQ, Phildex, T3, Marquise Axel, Jake 15th.
Jake 15,000.
Oh, shout outs, dude. Tell us what skin you want, dog. Or is he just out of the goodness of his heart? HiRez Savvy, thank you. Bronco Fan 0722, Lunatics. Alvar Wilson, Anxiety RX, Bronco Fan 0722, Trampy Bill, Tenenbaum Jones, and Nuke It.
I nuke it. Yeah.
I nuke it.
And
Ghost Squad 475.
1,000, brother.
Oh, nice. Ghost Squad.
Keep up the great work, HiRez, and all the behind-scenes people and all the pros. And Archon Thanatos, the best skin in the world. I want it.
Hell yeah. Ghost Squad. Saving Ryan's Privates. Yo, that's top name of the day for me.
Better than Teo Boom.
I'm loving that, dude. Bronco Fan, Kyle Vorka, Anxiety RX again. The one and only Sammy MJ, KDA 8521, Have Some Bacon, Earthquake VG, Mo Morrow, Jake 15th, I Nuke It again, Bronco Fan again, Brandon Cabral, X17 Crow, CEC, I Nuke It, Calibra, Zykonator, the Canadian. Bronco Fan again, I Nuke It again. Dang.
He's trying to catch up with
Guys
Black
are going
Link,
at
man.
it. Raichu, Reptile Hand, Darren Wiz, BMK, McScotrick, Chrissy O, Hunter Seeker, I Nuke It, Kitmeister, Teddy, Caleb, Roro, Mini.
100 there.
Mini Jib Fleb.
I would just want to see all
Mini
the W
Jibble Flab.
emotes in chat to support everybody. ELO W.
Hell yeah. Achilles, Have Some Bacon, Coach Truth, Faintly Lavish, Caleb, Mandis, Draxonar, Revolver, Soldier Kimsey, Ramen Burritos, Burdog.
100 there.
Furion, shout, Only Light, my boy.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Dave. Carl, ha ha ha. Death Before Retreat, Base Tray, Caleb again, Singbus, Horace, Chef Lubu.
Oh, base tree 1,000, dude.
Oh, attaboy.
Perm spit on taco.
Perm spit on taco.
Perm spit on taco.
Hell yeah. Chef Lubu, thank you, sir, with the 420. T Mills, Mandanese, LOLG 87, Deviant Blood, Insanity Reigns, Gingertron, Caleb, Satan Knows Best, Charsky, Dat Lobster, Saki PS4, Mr. Derpinatori, Gambiro, P1, STO1, It's Sid, Nis Soul Stealer, Donnie, Cripple, Smokey Bear,
112.
Mandanese, Master MK, Cripsology, Caleb, Horace, Faye the Goddess, Matterick.
Whoa. This guy, so he says, for the kids and my second 1K, and now I would like the Poolside skin. So it says 112, but he might have donated 1,000, actually.
Maybe.
So, Donnie.
Double check that, Donnie336. Maybe just came in wrong. Space Rainbow, Hobo, Private, Peanut, Marvels. My man, your waifu is trash. Obi-Wan Can Blow Me. That's another good one. That's a contender for sure. Caleb, Capit's Baby, 6-Piece Secret, The Academy, Ty Cool,
1,000.
Moondust. Oh, word.
For the Academy.
The Academy. Thank
In
you
the
so much,
Poolside.
man.
Another one for Poolside.
Hell yeah. Ty Cool, Dust, Horace, I Like Teeth, 410, Carlos, Pika, Hunter Seeker again, Jilt with Kicker, EGF, LHS, 23JD, 23, Scream Lords, Hercules, Violet Mist, Ace Appear,
It's the little thing.
Sharky. I know. I actually like these. These are awesome. Pepsi 4960. Black Link. Naki 74. No More Smiles. It's Bear Bear. Pepsi. Horace. Shrek and Goose for the win. FLCL 709. Pepsi 4960 again. Chriso. Brenna Bear. Sulio had Imagine Me on LSD. I'll try. Go Score. Guy 25. X Boomer. Call ha ha ha. Diasetsu. Anxiety. Kobe. Pepsi. Captain Haku, Slooper, Lunium, Seis, Oliveria, Brandon Cabral, Dupa. Oh my God, we're about 60% of the way here through.
Panda. We're making progress though. Honestly, we did like this much out of a sheet that's probably this big.
This is entry 2,760 out of. Oh wait, no, we are almost there.
Oh, we are getting there.
We're only about 200 off.
Let's go, fam.
We can make it.
Pog
there,
champ.
Pog champ reading. Scott, Horace. All right, I'm gonna hand it back to you with 150 left. So at 2,800.
Sounds good.
You're taking it
Scott
over.
gave us 1,000 though. Poolside, man.
Attaboy, Scott.
Poolside
Horace, Kevin
again.
Gordy, Sketchy Dort, Dante, Staphosaurus, Pepsi, Sagi, Flashback, Purini Dude, It's Bear Bear,
100.
Pepsi, Tucka, Nobody Epics, Hunter Seeker again. There's a lot of these people that just keep hitting us with the dollar. Horace, Pepsi, Yumo, Guif, Snake Boy, Lunchbox, About 9 Kittens, Nobody Epics, Fentros, Fever Song, Soggy Koala,
25.
Pepsi, Zakar, Lunchbox, TX1, Seago, Nobody Epics,
TX50.
Pisto, Minatrix, Metal, Ibanez, Saressa, Nabil, with
HiRez
100.
Nabil.
Thank you, sir.
For the
Goat
awesome
Squatch, Brandon E, Sinister, Willie the Retort, and I Ames. We're at 2,800. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to send it on over to the HiRez and Pros Picks and Bands, but we will get through all of these guys.
We're close.
Thank you, guys. We're actually only 150 out.
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, we're casting it, so we're staying here.
We are casting.
Okay, hot news. Well, until you do something else, I'm reading these. I'm
going,
getting done,
dude.
baby.
I'm tagging out.
James 5104.
I'll watch the number.
5105. Hunter Seeker as well. Affin Koenig 33. Dark Adonis TV. Much in Gengar, Die Marcel, Just Matt Gaming, Moobot. Thanks, Moobot, dude. Crimson Blade, Shameful Milk, Marcus Absent, Dirty Senpai, Mad Cow 716, Lou 7421, Ward.
20.
I feel like I'm reading this like I'm gonna kill you. Like everybody is this in the
Batman.
Right, Rin Striker, the Nine Legs, Small Man Tings, Lord Sibe, Donkey
Small Man
Snather 8, Panda Lady, Sir Davy Cakes, Mosquito, War Doggy, a Munsakama, Tadpole of 1,000 Trues. Reaper Sprays, Breaker.
Here we go.
Is.
Breaker 9909 for the kids. PC Smite, Poolside.
Ooh,
Thank
another
you, brother.
Poolside, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Brandon Days, Maddie Shower Buddy, P1ST001, Jason Pones, Tropsy, Mr. the Cyborg, Condog 961, James 515, Shadow 94, Dino Scribbles, Catastrophe, LKK 254, Original Farah, Death Reigns, Rivy, Mr. Foxer, Matt Lau, Fastles, T1, The Devil's Envy, K1 Cannon, Hades Sith Lord, yet again, man, thanks for the repeated donos. Catastrophe one more time as well. Hunter Seeker again, Lit Boy, LT Snuggins, LT Snugglekins, Lieutenant Snugglekins, Oily the Cat Meows.
Less than 100 to go,
Pointers
Rain Day.
9378.
You're almost there, champ.
Trez, I hear you. Copy ready and rocking. Harper Jane, Mrs. Killjoy 963, Mr. the Sideboard, Dare Dust Trick D's. That's Arcos 132, Moanthar, Original Pharaoh, Flare Boot. Oh, what's up, Flare Boot? Brandon Days, Love Cat, Jason Pones, Harper Jane, Brandon Days again, Sovereign Metas, Metavas. 5227 Invincible Goose, Colin CCC, that's a nightmare right there. Rivy, Cherry Red 13, Mighty X117,
50.
Lord Wiz Kid with the 10, Kizzy Frost King, am actually Doge,
10.
AKA Bort with the 50.
Hey.
One DM branded commentary coaching hour to be divided among commentary staff as seen fit. Thanks, man. If you
Thanks,
answer
Bart.
my tweets, I'll definitely make sure to push that there, bro. TCM Wankle, Sir Cornell Snow, Huggle Grab, Wild Apew with Rabies, HiRez Lancelot with the 50. Thank you, man. Pink Reaper, Equinox, Abyss Extreme, Avacus, H3X Prototype, Stones, EZ44, Don't Have a Meme, Mookery, Condog 961, Not Held Liable, AF North Star, Kapuki. ATEF. Yo, ATEF. She's from my my Rainstorm clan as well. What's up, ATEF? Oko, TB, in place, Paul, Urban Brothership, Captain Nagsty, Captain Nasty, Captain G Nasty, Renaissance 2012, Lucker Man
50 more, Randa. You can do
TV,
this.
Cursor, ZR, Saltgot 420, Volume, Dev. It's late game now. Oko TV, Randella, Kata Plays, Death Percy, Dark Dragon, Attack, Illuminati 3-0, Donald O, Conscious Thought, AC Sniper, Making Noise Loud, Oko TV, Dashi Tanashi, Stones EZ44, and Alcoholic Socks with the Max the King. Alcoholic Socks. Max the King gets the 1,000 mana DC. X-Lead, Pro Smite, Lily Buttons, Higgins Boson, and Pepsi 496L, Chris Doom, Oko TB, Stones EZ44, Hell L Nubix, and Maxley Doge. Again, thank you very much. Ben Smith, Random Walrus, Hell Nubix, Lifelike
You
Soup,
can go the
Nelson,
distance,
Pepsi
you will
496L,
find your way
Oko TB,
to the
Ninja Papa
end
with
of
the
the
33,
list.
Crescendo 15,
more.
Mandanesi, Oko
Almost
TB with
there.
the $1, Pepsi 496L, Exodus with the Penta.
All right, that's it.
I'm done, man.
Caught up.
Well,
Does this update live?
Honestly, what I bet, bro. Honestly, what I bet is that we're still gonna have more, but Poseidon hasn't put it in
how does this
yet.
update?
We manually put it in there, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have more. Anyways, I'm excited about this HiRez. I'm excited about this HiRez versus pros thing. To be honest, Nick, this is the real battle. Our casting's actually gonna be put to the test here.
So this is it, guys. We're ready to head on into game. I'm excited. I don't even know the team comps. I don't know
Neither do
we're getting into game here. So HiRez on the left side of your screen, fighting out of the blue corner, will be the HiRez teams here. Loading up, it's going to be actually Aurora. Looks like he is on the Hunbats. El Chapo on De Morrigan. Allied on Thoth. Mifflin on Ares, and Wolfie will be on Neath.
So is this a legit game? This is a legit game. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Awesome, man.
From the
Spiff
start.
Sinister on the side of.
Wolfie. Mike's playing for Wolfie.
No, that's not Mike. It's James. It's another.
James is playing.
Another. So we have a Make-A-Wish, not child, but a teenager. He's playing for Wolfie, so he's going to be playing the Neath there. And Hindu is actually playing for Spiff as well. And Aurora and Mifflin are actually switched. So Aurora's playing that.
So Aurora's
Ares,
Ares
yeah.
for sure.
And
That
Mifflin's
makes
the
a lot
Hunbox.
more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
So who cares? We're just going to call them the names.
Taco is F dot.
Taco is F dot. Is she really? F dot is actually playing
F
the
dot
Cupid.
is Taco. So that, I mean, that seems like a F dot thing to do.
Finkel
playing
and
Cupid.
Einhorn. Einhorn and Finkel. All right, Spiff Sinister,
Aggro,
Aggro,
Scylla.
Pompon, Anatoly.
Oh, did they get Pompon, dude? They have a chance.
Yes, Pompon and Thanatos too. Early game.
They got totally
right there.
Pompon and Aggro. They will stand a chance. So the big wild card here is going to be James from Make-A-Wish. And
So-
we haven't seen this guy before in the HiRez
In the
Pro
SPL,
League.
yeah, we
the
haven't seen him
HPL.
yet. I'm pretty this is
Uh-oh,
looking pretty
F-dot
despairing there.
feeding.
And
Classic.
that is Aurora actually doing the deed there with the Ares. So he's going to get taken out. Right lane, Anatoly facing off against, I don't know who that was actually over on the right side, but still just letting the creeps come into the tower. A lot of pressure there. Pompon with that Thanatos. Just deadly work, man. We've seen him in playtest, Nick. Pompon, he doesn't mess around.
Yeah, no, he is definitely the key. To him and Clumsy D are kind of the anchors for the playtest teams. Aggro gets in there, mixes it up every once in a while. But Pompon, you cannot let him get out of control because he knows the game, man.
Yeah,
Pompon's
he sure
been around.
does.
He's played professionally. He's been around the block. Big sight there on the Allied in the mid lane. Going to keep him pinned under his tower. Totally falling low. Boxing out with Chapo. Looks like he might be second blood here. Mifflin coming around, trying to find the last hit. Oh, the somersault's going to miss. Is Anatoly going to live here? Rolls back into the mid. He's just trying to stay alive. But El Chapo will find the killing blow.
Nice use of the Morgan there as well. Gets the damage, goes into the stun. Doesn't really need it though. Totally shouldn't have survived long there, but ends up going to the grave as well. 2-0 goes the score so far. Things are still looking good, but you know, I got to be worried here. Things have not gone the way of F-Dot's team thus far, and I'm not sure if they're going to continue.
James there going down to F-Dot, who is playing for Taco's username there. So Cupid is F-Dot, and Make-A-Wish James is Wolfie on the Neath. So the ADCs both with 1 deaths on them. 2 kills to 1 here, 1 minute, 50 seconds into the game. Still a fair bit of jungle up.
Fair bit of jungle as well. Just the solo lane kind of backing him out. Anatoly, he's very confident in his solo play. Former pro. Wants to just kind of try and mess with these waves, though. Two of them boxing out, and Anatoly feels confident that he's got enough potions and enough sustain there to take a little bit of damage. Playing, you know, trying to get that local mana remodel out and getting a little ahead so he can rotate, but so far behind in a level, so El Chapo's going to come out better on that. Morgan, I haven't really seen a lot of Morgan, honestly, and her laning phase in solo lane, to be honest.
She's been playing a little bit more on the solo lane, picking up the mark of the Vanguard there, just trying to be able to box out slightly. Leveling the 2 here for the wave clear, but Vamana, especially with the Bluestone, is going to have the superior wave clear early on.
I like the stun threaten as well, just going in, canceling it, and just kind of threatening that he could go in at any decent time. Still up into the ult, though. Aggro trying to show off that he should still be playing Smite, but oh god, I think
does
you're
get the
better
Aegis
at casting, though. Got the Aegis, but missed anyways. I mean, I could have got the Aegis there.
Well, you get the Aegis, even if it did hit. Oh, nice Mifflin there. Gonna fear no evil. Just to assert dominance. Belly flop under the tower. Spiff does get stunned out by the Thoth. Pompon here farming up only level 4, however, to Mifflin's now level 5 on the Hunbats. But the Fear No Evil is down, used in lane.
Yeah, that's huge. You're right. And you know, we're joking about it with aggro, but look at this. No jokes here. El Chapo uses the Morgan, turns into Ares.
Beautiful changeling.
Love that. Then there's so much, you know, that you can go into a high level with the Morgan and just all those thoughts. He's got 9 different gods to choose from in terms of be there. In that solo lane matchup especially. With the Ares buff not yet available, it's going to be nasty in lane, man. Plus he has the chains. Oh, nuts. I just hear, though, we passed 70k as Pompon slaps down. We told you it was nasty. Takes El Chapo, and as a 70k reminder, he goes ahead and gets the kill.
Beautiful stuff there. 4 kills to 2. 3 minutes and 50 seconds into the game. Some of these builds starting to round out here. Mifflin has finished his boots there on the Hunbats, as well as the Talaria boots going to be, or the Traveler shoes finished for Aurora's Ares. He's looking to make his way around the map, getting gold as he hits enemy gods for doing so. A couple notable ults up, still have the Colossal form for Anatoly. He could use this to pressure out as Changeling is now down on Morgan, as well as Intoxicate has yet to come out. Spiff Sinister been pretty aggressive, showing that he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up with the pros.
Absolutely, but Mifflin still got
Wait,
the
no, that's
ult.
Hindu, isn't it? Right. Hindu's playing for Spiff.
Yes, Hindu, I think, is playing
okay, so
for
Hindu
Spiff.
is Bacchus.
Yes. So he's still got the Intoxicate, you're right. It's going to be big, but, you know, of course, Taco, and I'm not sure if F. That is F. Loves his Hunters, loves his ADCs, currently getting pressured out, but has that ult. It seems like he's just not able to get that kind of farm. There's a lot of pressure. Aurora over on the left-hand side, and James just kind of sticking together and making sure that Cupid can't get that solo farm here, though. But a big initiation by Hindu, going to set up
Aegis
aggro.
down.
Oh, the casting pair finds the kill on the double wombo combo, and another kill for Anatoly.
Pompon looking to turn this around, make this a 1-for-1, does trade out, finds Mifflin there. Hunbot's going to go down. Chapo hiding in his minion wave, going to just look to try and clear. Spin comes back in with the death side's going to hit it, go up in here. Stealth could be revealed. Pompon patiently waiting it out, trying to find it. Will actually miss. Death Scythe is going to be up. Silence. He needs to hit the Death Scythe here. Aggro coming in, rotates in. The crush secures the kill onto El Chapo. Ties things up. This might be the closest high-res versus pros we have ever seen.
And this is because Aggro and Hindu were able to set that
and
kill
TM are
up
gone?
so quick. Not exactly.
Just kidding. I love
Savage,
you guys.
dude. It's really because they're able to set up that Scylla play here with the Bacchus jump into the root, going into the clean ultimate. She had nowhere to go, and you easily give him the advantage of rotating there. You have to respect the mid lane at that point. You're already behind. You're on the back foot. The rotation from Aggro comes in to clean up Pompon, who could have had it, but misses the ult thanks to the invis from the Morgan. Solid plays there, led off by a great setup between the Guardian and the mid lane there.
Beautiful stuff here. Speed buff secured for Ponpon's Thanatos allied with the red buff. 0-3 for Anatoly, one of the former pros in the scene. So much farther to fall. 0-3, no pressure right now. Big dead scythe around the corner. Pompon feeling good right now. Looking for the thaw stun. It's going to come through. It's going to miss. There's the Fear No Evil. Overhand smash. Going to be a lot of damage coming through. Mifflin able to shut down Pompon.
Taking him down with the Fear No Evil ultimate. Just getting the extra damage. And Hunbot's never a god that you want to forget about. I mean, that ultimate, the thing is, looking at this game, Nick, I mean, it's been kind of a largely even kind of beginning, middle of the game here. But the ultimate of the Fear No Evil, it's going to make such a difference late game. Scylla trying to use the CC immunity, but mistimes it there and actually gets pulled by Ares. And so Aurora will take advantage of that one and give himself a free kill onto Aggro. Just a little bit of mistiming there, I think,
Yeah.
on the Scylla ult.
James thinking about what item build he wants to go into on screen. Now F Dot does clean up James, sending him back to base. 7 kills to 6. Now HiRez actually leading gold is about dead even here. Just a very, very slight lead for the pros here. Chapo rotating into the jungle. And Roar is here. Anatoly pressured out so heavily already. Sitting 0-3 just with his boots and his blue stun down. I believe that's a teleport that is down. A lot of the actives on the red team here going to be on cooldown currently, so this could be a good time for the pro team to kind of utilize that and abuse most of those early game relics being down.
Absolutely, and early. Oh, sorry about that. They're talking to me there. Just the game kind of keeping the same pacing, both teams being a little bit more cautious than we saw in the earlier match that they two were playing here. You look at the XP and the gold difference, and things have shifted definitely towards the way of Chapo's team. They're ahead in terms of kills, and they are about 2,000 ahead in terms of XP, 1,700 ahead in terms of gold dig. This is going to put them in a good spot when they start getting fighting over these objectives.
Pon rotating back into the mid lane here. Speed buff secured for both junglers. Aggro currently sitting on his red buff. We do have a couple of key ultimates up here. Fear No Evil, so Mifflin going to be searching for a gank as well as Final Judgment for the Thoth, but that's going to be it for the pro team, whereas every single ultimate except Fields of Love for F Dot, but he's just farming right now, so theoretically all the ultimates relevant in this next team fight are going to be up, as Fields of Love does come off cooldown now, so looking for a fight now. The HiRez boys need to take this soon.
Oh my god, just going in. Mifflin trying to get the kill on F Dot, farming the caster. Oh, but nice execute by Pon comes down from above, rain and death, and that's a nice jump up. Hindu with an intoxicate as well to help secure the kill. Will they find it? Aurora's trying to skate out, but he will survive for a little bit longer. Pon still cleans it up, and now James, getting chased by Pon. James! He's going to run away and be safe. They're not going to aggress on that one.
Narrowly escapes. 4-1. Pon leading his team, leading the game, in fact. Most kills in total here is, looks like he's going into a stone cutting sword. Maybe does have his boots, death toll, as well as Bumbas. So double starter item for Pon coming out, cleaning up these mid camps. Ally Gold Fury being looked at right now. Oracle's just secured for Team HiRez.
Is the synergy between Aggro and Hindu Man right now just showing up in this game, Nick?
You know, Hindu,
it feels
Hindu
like
will tell you, we'll finish that thought here. Nice engagement between El Chapo, showing mastery of multiple gods here. He's killed Anatoly with Ares. He's killed Anatoly with Hunbats now. He's not afraid. Aggro in a bad spot here. Chained out into I'm a Monster. Gonna whiff and be taken down by Mifflin. But going back to what you said, Hindu doesn't claim to be the best mechanical player, but he is a good shot caller, a nice general. I play tested with him, and like, I don't really know what I'm doing anymore in Smite, but he is a good in-game leader. It's going to be very critical for the HiRez team going forward.
You don't sound like you don't know what you're doing. F-Dot gets ulted by the Neath there, and he knew that he's like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to the Facebook Live beta after this. And it got bad. There's the ultimate by F-Dot trying to stay alive, but look at the ult coming in from a roar. And a nice beads there. It's going to save his life just barely,
I think he missed the ult, actually. That beads was way too early. I think that ult somehow missed.
I don't know how that's possible. Maybe because he ulted and that he dashed out right when the ult. That's happened to me as Ares, but I was playing a little bit of him last night. If you dash right when he goes in the ult, could be issue there. And man, let's just we're just setting up the team names here as well so we can be able to see it. HiRez versus the pros. Jungle continues, Nick. But yeah, Chapo, he's been the big story for me too. Showing mastery of the Morgan, and Anatoly trying to get him back here, Nick. Oh, he's one shot. He's under the tower. Totally making a risk here. He's got to jump out. Bots comes through. Oh, Mifflin gets him down.
5 for Anatoly in the solo lane here, falling apart. What I thought was going to be a big asset to the HiRez team turns out to be their Achilles heel.
Dude, he's been talking a big game here about his solo lane, and Chapo comes through saying, you know,
it's been a long time since Dignitas.
You know, Chapo's fresh, man. He's wanting to prove himself. He's playing pro games like every weekend, and so nice meditation there by Hindu, but he's still likely going to fall there, allied with the rotation onto Thoth. Doesn't deserve the stun. Just kidding. Going back, changing up some of the names here as well to make things so clear.
HiRez with a Z. Thank you, chat.
So far, I mean, still, pros starting to get the edge here, Nick. This could be bad if we start seeing maybe some Fire Giant, some Gold Fury happen. Pon in the air, though, trying to get things started.
Oh, gonna dunk down there. Immediately comes out. Death Scythe is good, but so much damage. Fear No Evil, immediate response. Mifflin not too scared of that Thanatos at this stage of the game. Does have the ability to keep himself alive. Nice beads into the Fear No Evil. Good stuff there, but like you mentioned, Pro starting to pull ahead, 31,500 to just 30,000. So not too bad. HiRez still could pull it back at this point, but the XP lead going to be heavily in their favor. They got Aurora taking a lot of damage. Big I'm a Monster comes through. Allied able to skate his way, evade and punish. Going to save him for the time being.
That's who needs to step up in this game. Honestly, Aggro and Hindu had a very solid start here. But the thing is that, you know, Anatoly taking so many losses, taking that fat L to El Chapo, 0-5 right now. He's going to have to step up and be a little bit more relevant. He's lost a lot of his tankiness at the start of this game, so he's building full tank. He's got no damage in his build except the Warrior Tabi and the Bluestone, and so he hasn't really been able to go into an aggressive style of Amana. He's going to have to really survive a little bit longer in these team fights and rotate a little more to make an impact.
Aggro needs help. There's a Fields of Love. Big rotation here coming in from F-Dot. Going to be able to clean up one kill. Oh, Chapo does miss. The I'm a Monster. Pompon comes in and cleans it up. So a big blunder there dropped in the mid lane. 2 more kills for HiRez, who did start up the Gold Fury. That is going to even that gap up just a little bit more. You can see the gold difference on your screen now. 2,600 in favor of the pro team, but the XP difference at 7,800 is going to be a big problem for HiRez going forward.
F-Dot as well, having a little bit of pressure put on him. Nice ult there from Ally. He's going to get out of that one quickly and try to Aegis away, but Pompon is hot on his trail, and oh boy, he misses the scythe, but he might still get him. This isn't Janus, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to get through the portal on the other side of the wall. Thoth is largely vulnerable when you're able to catch him at the right time.
15 kills now to 13. HiRez evening things up. Pompon 6-2 for the HiRez boys, but that's going to start to become less relevant. You know, Thanatos doesn't do so well into the late game, especially the way Pompon is building. Currently, it looks like he's starting to transition, starting to pick up some magical defense. Might be a Stone of Gaia. Much later coming through, though. Looking for the kill onto James. Can Anatoly find it? One more! Oh, Hindu comes in for the save. Totally almost getting bodied by James from Make-A-Wish.
Yo, James, I thought you were going to get that one, man. James almost coming through with an incredible play against Toli, who kind of just ganked him. But look at this. Aggro playing super aggro.
Tanky.
The aggressiveness isn't bothering Aurora, though. He's got a lot of life. And even with a dunk, it's barely going to be enough. And they put themselves in a world of hurt here. Great stuff by Mifflin to initiate with the Fear No Evil, but Pon will come right back at him with the scythe and get the kill. He's getting chased now by El Chapo, who's turned into boss, but Toli will get the kill on his solo lane competitor finally and start to get some W's in his side. HiRez takes the lead, Nick.
2 kills in the lead, still just slightly behind on goal, but big plays here from Team HiRez. Anatoly going deep for Allied. Actives are down. Pompon did get his Aegis in the last engagement. This looks like all but nothing dead to rights here. Allied goes down, dove by 3 members of the HiRez team under his tier 1.
Yeah, I mean, we need to start, you know, how are we gonna make money off these HiRez guys, man? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Stu needs to start an actual team from this studio, apparently.
They're pretty good. I mean, we got some good players here for sure.
We do have some decent players. It's obviously different to play in the pros. Whole different lifestyle as well. Can't be doing 9 to 5, 9 to 7 work, and then of course trying to practice and be a pro. A lot of very, very difficult tasks. Only the best
Big
can do that one.
Here from Aurora, cleaning up their blue buff camp. HiRez trying to make use of their lead, trying to make use of this map pressure. They have 4 members on this side of the map, so they want to try and clean up some jungle if they can on their way out. Hindu just going to stun out Mifflin here. Overhand smash going to be avoided by the belly flop. Mid camps are up. Aggro going to start these up. Easily clean them up. He is level 15 here. For Team HiRez, leading the way alongside Pompon. 4-2, 7-2. Oracle is going to be secured as well.
No Gold Fury yet by either teams, both just kind of not trusting the inherent communication there. Chapo going for the stun, and then trying to get a little bit of damage on the side, though. Morgan, however, if you hit the 2, then the stun, you're going to get the extra damage from that Dark Omen, but he says he doesn't need it. Anatoly gets wiped with 4 rotating to the right, and the solo laner will fall yet again.
So while we got a moment here, we're going to keep going with these donations until there's some action here. Admiral Crunch, 56. Xdos, Pepsi, Oko TB, Satan Knows Best, again, Smokey Blair, Missy Shade, Trag, Zeddy, Family, Okode, RDC, Bobzilla, Thalys, Siddhartha, Red, 11317, Poolside for Baskin.
That's $1,000 right there.
Donated for his Poolside and Pepsi. Cosmic Fire Giant going to be started up here, however, by the pro team. Could it go for free? No one, no wards on the map here for Team HiRez. That's going to be a free Fire Giant onto all 5 members.
That's Team Pros, man.
Big blunder here from HiRez, letting the pros get that for free.
Absolutely. Just not aware, not dropping the ball. Or dropping the ball a little bit here. You see the jump out by Mifflin. He's going to go. Pompon in the air. Wants to find somebody.
Doesn't
He's
have
low,
the threshold.
though. Yeah,
Choppo
it's a
going
tough
for the
one.
counter dunk.
I love it. I love it.
No,
Choppo
he's
just
gonna let it
warding that off. He sees him go up in the air, and he says, okay, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to go up in the air. If you land on anybody, you are getting executed, stunned, and taken down to the ballpark.
So tier 2 going to fall in the left lane here. James from Make-A-Wish split pushing his way to victory currently. Some of these donations. G-Bad, Pepsi once again, generic. Elmo, Widowson, Mon, Gim, Oko TB, Lightboy, Smoky Blur, Oko TB again, Condog, Schnoo, Blaine, Lokier. Big 1,000 for Monzim, Archon, Thanatos. As we see Aurora clean up F dot once again in the mid. Hindu in a bad spot here. He's going to be stunned out. Actually goes for a belly flop on the 3 with no one around and misses. Aries going to pull him in under the tier 2 with the no escape. Overhand smash comes through. Hindu all but cleaned up. Oko T-Boy once again. Lightboy, Smoky Blur, Oko TB again. A lot of dollar donations coming out from him. Condog, Pompon answers back onto Make-A-Wish. James there. Split pushing just a little bit too far. Schnoo, Blaine, Lokier. Just Frame, Banelorf, Isley, Jadek, Nuwu Dam, Empires, Nuwu Dam again.
Just Frame with 50.
13. Freshmaker, Chain Purge, Nuwu Dam again.
Chain Purge with 1,000.
Nice. Going for his Archon, Thanatos, Choppy Pilot. Gom Mooney with another 1,000. If you want your skin, man, I mean, out of the goodness of your heart, we appreciate the 1,000, but you are entitled to one of those hyper rare skins in Smite, should you desire. Nuwu Dam, CWS, Lax Knight 25, Nuwu Dam, Avotic, Roji, Saint Fusion, Spectrum Charge, Nuwu Dam again, Condog, Enricari, Spoodog, coming through with the 1,000 here.
Need that Poseidon.
Checking back in.
It's 19 to 19 here. Both HiRez and the pros looking to find a little bit of an advantage here. The stun not ready for El Chapo, and that thought's going to dash in aggressively here. They look for something. Totally in the front line again. That aggressiveness is paid off, and Pompon will find El Chapo out. He has been a huge part of the pros being able to do well so far. Aurora will pick up one on aggro though, and that's their mid. That's their damage. That's the Scylla. F-Dot with an ult largely to try and escape, but he is getting tracked down by Aurora's chains, and Pompon in the middle looking to take down Mifflin. Will he be able to? Pompon needs it one more, and he will. And this will slightly turn in the favor of HiRez. Although they lost aggro, you see Aurora still fighting Tolly now, who's jumped into it, and Hindu Man is coming for blood.
Here comes Pompon around the side, too. Big silence into the death side. Belly flopped up in the air. Chain CC, beautiful execution there. Looking for more, looking for Allied. In fact, this could turn into a couple of towers if they clean him up, and they do. They have James over in the left lane here. Needs to be careful. Oracle is going to be started up and secured, but HiRez need to make some moves with this space they have now created. Saprwin, thanks for the dono. Scotch DX, someone has my name. Gom Moody, Siddhartha again. RPG for dinner. Condog, Beninja. James getting dunked on here by Hindu Man over in the left lane, looking for it. Actually, James not afraid to box out with Hindu here.
Absolutely not. James just looking to take on the caster. He's probably watched him over the weekend, and he's like, show me what you got in game, big boy. Hindu Man going with the burp as usual, and James kind of going to back off here. Maybe aggress. He's got to be careful, though. The gank is coming through. Vamana rotating to the left-hand side. Hindu seems to be setting this up, and James might just be falling for the trap.
Yeah.
The tower is down, and James with the ult. Oh, boy, James, I don't see something good for you here, bud. He's going to go down. The duo, Tanky Boys, going to come through. And,
big spirit arrow.
Finish him off, unfortunately.
Gets come through, though.
That would have needed to be the spirit arrow.
He's never given up. He's never surrendering.
That's right. I do appreciate that mentality, though, buddy.
Sketchy Door, Smoky Blur, thank you, my man. You are Nubcake. Dan God of Thunder, Porches with 1,000. Thank you, sir. Archon Thanatos for you. Senpai Split, Colin CCC, Pain Ray, Redefined, Pickle Tots, Lax Knight, Siddhartha, Stirp Me, Skynout, F Mike 69, Get Trolled Bro 44, Siddhartha, Polar Burr, Pain Redefined again, 702. Aurora looking for some chains here, just gonna back off. JFH, thank you, sir. Am actually Doge, DJ Crunch Time, Teddy Bear, Sniper Pro, Fame, Ova Demise, Big Mac 500, Distance is Decay, Crewvox, Double Boy 2, Condog, T-Bear 87. We might be getting into a little bit of a scuffle here around the Porter Demon, Big Death Scythe around the corner. HiRez looking to start this up.
Trying to secure it here, just get that easy vantage point from base all the way to the Fire Giant. Really nice blink in from Aurora, though. He's going to start things off, but the Fear No Evil will find no one, and Aurora is largely without any tools to stay in the fight, so he'll use his jump to escape. F-Dot on the left side, on the right side, excuse me, still firing at the Fire Demon minion there, and Tully gets his ult baited out. Not a lot of value from that either. A lot of ults in, though. Aurora's in trouble. Pon with the execute reads the jump over the wall. Pon with 2. Double for the systems designer here and Smite, and now Allied's running for his life. He's playing
gotta
Thoth.
go for it. No!
Can't get one, gets stunned instead, and that will be a dead Thoth, and largely a HiRez lead.
3 pros for 1 F-Dot. That's a trade HiRez will take any day of the week. Pon gonna miss the Death Scythe here. Chapo looking for it in the stealth. Has the move speed duration. Lazy back here from Pon could be punished. Turned into Thanatos. Death Scythe gonna miss here. El Chapo might be in a bad spot. Up downs onto Pon. Chapo shuts down, but he will be vulnerable as he does come out of the Thanatos here, sitting very low in a bad spot here. Aggro looking to clean him up. The former teammates now separated apart. Aurora overextending to try and save his teammate. Could go down here as well. Going to be very tanky, tough to bring down, but this Scylla in the late game hitting hard.
And Aurora just using all his tools that he had there. It looked like he popped a meditation as well. And Hindu spamming the laugh, dude. This is a special
Is this the first year HiRez
so
win?
You can't copy.
We don't want to curse him.
Wow. Nice. Okay. Awesome stuff. And they're going to secure that Portal Demon as well, Nick. Back to some donos, man.
T-Bear, 87, Urzak, running it guy, Nyan Master, hacky sacking, Hawk on fire, nice Fear No Evil here. Mifflin, 1v4, however, looking for something, looking for anything. They do secure the Portal Demon, covering Anatoly's retreat. Mifflin going to continue to surge forward here. Big dash in from Allied, looking for the damage on aggro, rooted out, force the beads. Nice trade. If they can continue to disengage here, nice sentry to get himself out. Aggro escapes with the win.
And Allied's ult right back up yet again. Thoth, so damaging, but now caught in a bad spot. Got the Thun available. Just going to stay here on the mid Harpies to see if he can clean those up safely. He's retreated far enough. Wolfie, though, excuse me, James, caught out by Pon, and I'm not sure Neath is a playable character anymore. That was absolute deletion.
14-3, he's fed. He's ready to roll here.
We weren't kidding, man.
Yeah. Bear, Hendricks, thank you, sir. Copernicus, Pain Redefined again. Thank you, NorCal Gamer, Hacky Sacking, Bear, Counter-Strife, Hendricks, Pain Redefined again. Big coming through. Game Mooney Veterans, Hendricks, Pain Redefined, running it. Here comes a couple of ultimates, Fields of Love, as well as the Colossal Smash.
Uh-oh, big time up in the air, but it seems like Vamana's going to come right back down and go back to his little baby stance. It's enough for him and his team. They've got 2 knockups.
El Chapo looking for aggro.
Looking for a former teammate. Goes into the Scylla ult, trying to counter him, but Chapo just says, I got enough damage to finish you before you can finish me, and I love it. Aurora getting chased yet again. It feels like we're watching this on repeat here, and now Chapo could be in trouble if Pon sniffs him out, and he does.
Silence comes through. Almost Death Scythe off cooldown. Pops the beads just to try and stay alive. Chapo looking for it, not going to find it. So they get the beads as well as the kill. Mifflin
FG
snuffing out this Fire Giant attempt. 4 members here. Only 1 from the pro team alive to contest. James was split pushing over in the left, is starting to make that rotation. Big Fear No Evil looking for F-Dot, immediately deleted, looking for a second one. Could it be Anatoly putting a lot of damage into him? Fire Giant going to throw his hat in there as well.
Really good plays there by Mifflin, because he actually goes for the kill on the F-Dot and then assumes that they'll pull away from the Fire Giant, and they do. They actually pull away. They don't do anything with the objective, and so getting that 1 kill, instead of trying to use it to steal it, instead just says, you know what, my team is basically dead. If we got it, it wouldn't be value anyway. Let's just get a kill, take away their hunter, their real Fire Giant DPS, and then we'll reset.
Absolutely. Fire Giant not secured, but a couple of kills. So the pros hanging in there. Down 10 kills and a couple of 1,000 gold here, about 3,000 to their name. So this game is far from over. 25 minutes in, we're going to head back to these donations. Pain Redefined once again. Oh, look, a penny, the Czar, 91. Pain Redefined again. Coming in with these hot 1. Bearded Gamer, Teddy Bloom, Black Phantom, Nidalee, Pain Redefined again, Equalizer, the Czar, Powerbone, Horus, Beastly Snipe, Sniper Pro, 43, Double Boy, Sir Mittens, Apostle, Sea Blanket, Necrosha, Horus, Rozzy Roar, Ryan Master 144, Horus, Ruminati, couple of $1,000 donos here. Sir Mittens, make sure you include what skin you want there. Sir Mittens PC, you just got your gamer tag in there. Apostle VX wants the poolside, and good stuff there. X-Blocks, Star U Fan, Lizzie Bear, another $1,000 dono from a Remnant T. wants his Archon Thanatos for his Xbox One. It shall be yours. Pender the Tyrant, El Tio Del Ciber, Bologna Trolls, Arturus Manx, Billa Streams, fight breaking out here. Pon does find the first kill in the engagement. Onto El Chapo here. So the pros on a back foot. Pon up in the air, looking for someone who's going to be allied. Looks like a prime target. Already at half health. Beats bopped and taken down.
That is nuts damage there. Pon absolutely carrying this HiRez team. 18-3 Thanatos. Just going nuts on him with the Masamune as well. Just that hot flavor pick here. Pon gets another one. That's 3 in this engagement, it feels like, but it might just be 2. But he's got 19-3 on the day, if you want to talk about threes. And he is just making these pros pay for any little mistake. And right now, Nick, they've got to get Chapo alive. Ooh. They've got to get James a kill. James doing okay, but he's by himself half the time. I feel like they can't give up on him. They got to protect him. He's their only real chance of making an even game.
Totally no remorse there. All 5 members deicide for Team HiRez as they turn their sights to the Fire Giant. We'll read out a couple more donations while they clean this up. Uncontested, Guiltless Boner with the $1,000 there.
Wow, 3 in a row.
Oh my God, $3,000 in a row. Archon for him. Deli Birdite, 1,000 for him. Make sure you include what skin you want there, my friend. Cryo Skies. And also another with $1,000. Make sure you include what skin you want with a donation message. If you do desire one, I don't know if you're Smite players or not. Hazel's Voice of Silence, Paradox Reason, Lifelike Soup, Gravity, Headshots Change, Vixter.
Paradox Reason is 1,000.
Oh, Paradox Reason with the 1,000 here. Coming in for his Archon Thanatos. Pon up in the air. HiRez looking for it. Dunks down. Big damage on to Mifflin, but it's not going to be enough. He will escape back under his Phoenix here. This is where throws are made, however, under the Phoenix. Need to be careful. They do have all 5 members with the Fire Giant still sitting in a pretty good spot.
And if you were watching the SBL, probably you would have seen this game over by now. With this kind of a lead, the objectives might have been pushed a little bit more, but I think there's a little bit of a hesitation with HiRez. You know, they're beating the pros, they're doing well, but there's not a lot of that current pro experience and confidence in their team to just rush these objectives, to know when they can get in, when they can get out. You're right, the throw could happen here if they rush it. I think they're just playing patiently, decide to back off, get a Gold Fury. 2 towers still up, 3 Phoenixes still up, despite the massive lead they've built.
Looking for someone here. Red buff going to be forced out zoned by F. Antoli. Pon, the big bad boy, 19-3 here for HiRez. So the associate designer here showing he knows his game inside and out. 2 red buffs as well for Team HiRez. Speed buff for Pon here. They need to make something happen with this Fire Giant buff, and they need to see these towers go down, maybe even take that mid lane Phoenix. But something has to be taken.
That's right. I mean, this is, again, the difference between the pro scene. You're not going to see the HiRez team maximize every single thing that they do in the map, but they're doing well so far. And Pon, not having died in what feels like the last 5 engagements, has been carrying this load and targeting the right people as well. He's getting Chapo out of the game. He's getting Ally out of the game. These are huge parts of their damage. They're huge parts of their stun mechanics. Taking Chapo's ult out of the game is huge for them, and they're just doing it, and then they're cleaning up James at the end of those fights.
Frenzy and Flickering Ritual online here for Pon. It'll be very important going into these late game team fights, especially with the scaling coming from the Fire Giant buff. Going to make it that much more dangerous, allowing Thanatos to kind of, keep his team fight damage relevant. You can see the build transitions slightly here. The Shield of Regrowth was a nice pickup from Pon. Keep his speed up throughout the fight. Masamune, Titan's Bane, and a Shifter's Shield down there. Rounding things out. Nice. So the Sunder is up. The beads are down. Fire Giant is here. Looking like they want to just maybe give this one up. Mifflin tentatively holding down the front line.
Yeah, and again, there's that hesitation, right? Hindu's kind of, totally in front. Hindu waiting for that jump, but not really zoning in front, creating that space. The tower was pretty much free. Now will the Phoenix be as free as they think? They've got 4 defending in the back line. It's going to be tough. Will they go down this left side? Seems like Antoli's going to take the aggro right now, but the flank could be big. Chapo doesn't find anything yet. Hindu's going to force him off, and that Phoenix dropped quick.
My goodness gracious. Those 5 men with the Fire Giant buff Late game, F dot, Pon, Toli, aggro, Hindu looking for it, blinks in, big 5-man Fear No Evil, gets a couple of sets of bees, Pon able to stay alive, get himself out. I'm a Monster comes up and down onto aggro back up into his I'm a Monster. El Chapo already using the changeling there, does find the kill on F dot, Pon up, he's looking for the dunk at the backside of the fight. The pros are dominating this one, Pon in, this could be the Dia side, he's in the backline looking for it, big silence comes out, Pon manages to save it onto one, Hindu falling lower and lower.
That's the switch they needed. Pon gets the heal off of Allied. He gets another heal off the death side, and they can't get him out the fight. Meanwhile, Spiff, Hindu, he's almost going down. Aurora will find him, but Pon yet to die still picks up a kill in the engagement. The pros defend, but without getting their lucky prize, and that is Thanatos out of the game for a while. He's healing too much, Nick, and he is finding too many picks.
Can't afford to give up their lives here. Chop around the backside, finds the stun chained on the Pon here. Slow immunity is going to be good. Big healing from the death side. Shield of regrowth. Going to keep his speed up, but Aurora so hot on his trail. Chapo from downtown does find the kill. Totally trying to provide that peel. Not going to be enough, however. Pros win a big team fight there.
You know, James still in that fight. Didn't get the, I'm not sure if he might have gotten the assist on that one, but 0-9 right now. Wants to get a kill on the board before this game is done. They're just going to look for some of these objectives, though. Grab the Oracles, buy the Gold Fury, and just back, it seems like, get some items there. They're still dealing with not being level 20. That's largely an important thing before they start aggressing on these team fights, unless they find a really good pick yet again. But shutting down Thanatos' momentum, that was huge.
That was big, forcing him out early. Very important. Back to these donations. iHoaxta, big FSI, Shrimp Tacos, Fame Demise, Tony Com, 600, Genesis, big FSI, thank you, sir. Veteran Surgeon, Holy Crab, Marpston, HiRez Kilgoon, thank you, sir. Voice of Silence, Veteran Surgeon, big FSI again, Mongim, Kizofroskin, Horrify, Sep T-Bear, Veteran Surgeon, big FSI, Necro Shah, Veteran Surgeon again, Fluffy Okami, Dodging Bears, Mr. Mataku, Veteran Surgeon, Volknir, Rhino Sway. A little bit of engagement going on here. We'll put that on pause for the moment. Just poking back and forth. Aurora gonna miss his chains. Just looking for it. F-Dot does find Heart Bomb.
Going into the Magi's Blessing. I don't mind that coming out from Neath. It's going to lack some damage there, but she's going to have the survivability because she's getting focused. The knockups from Bacchus, the knockup from the Vimana one, the stun from the Thanatos in the air, and that's a really good meditation by Hindu, but maybe a little early because it seems like Chapo might be able to get out of this alive.
Wow, Pon forced out as well. Chapo escapes with his life. Aggro and F-Dot picked up Hindu. Toli and Pon, the only ones here. FG is up and available. The pros looking like they want to maybe take this one. Anatoly and Hindu are healthy and tanky. Portal Demon could be cleaned up here. Nice port back and look for the Fire Giant.
That's a lot of respect for Chapo. You got Vimana and Bacchus running at a solo Morgan, and you use your meditation.
They expose their backline so much.
It's tough because then they have no peel. They lose one.
They lost all their peel, and Chapo escapes.
And now the pros here have the ability to go on a rampage, and Toli's in trouble. He's chained. I don't know if he's going to get out of this.
No,
Might even have used his beads there. Doesn't seem like
he did.
Yeah, he did. So he's got no cooldown relics. Pompon here uses his blink as well. But that's huge. I mean, he doesn't have that consumable. He's going to have to pay 1,000 more to get that back in the game. Actually, probably 1,000.
20 and 4 here for Pon. Can they close it out? James underneath here, level 17.
They got to get James one.
Yeah, they got to do it for James.
Just one.
Backs to base here. The pro team starting to come through that hard-earned portal. F-Dot and Aggro have respawned. The pros right Phoenix has now respawned, and that lane is way pushed out here. Allied responsible for that, so that lane's going to be all good, taken care of. But the pros unable to capitalize on that Dia side as they still have a couple members, you know, off the mark here from hitting level 20. F-Dot still has not hit level 20. Hindu. But he is a support, so.
What I'd like to see James do is maybe actually save that ult instead of when he's getting aggressed on to aggress on someone like Pon. Like, I'd like to see the Neath ult come out right now on to Pon to secure that kill. And that's not James's fault if that doesn't happen. That's somebody on his team not calling for it. Just tell James to ult Pon. It's not a hard mechanical shot. He can do it. But Pon comes down, still alive. Oh, but Aurora will finally pick him up with Ares, the god of war.
F-Dot.
Could be big, though. It seems like this swing could change everything. Aurora's going to fall now.
Oh, Wolfie going down. James needs to get out here. El Chapo up in the air. I'm a monster at the ready for when he lands. Aggro just holding on to Chapo. Gonna let James go. Aggro over the top. Finds Wolfie, cleans up the mid camps as well. Another Fire Giant here, poised and ready to be taken. Chapo, the only one left to contest, so we'll head back to these donos. Keep caught up. Color Fred, thank you, sir. Kojitsu Yobi is here. Chain Purge. Monster Mel again. 50 bucks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
need
Mel.
more Chubby Bunny Rain Day.
I need more Chubby Bunny Rain.
Munchie, Primal got you. I am Justice. Yin Vado, Carbon Reflex, Ron Jobbert, Thomas the Train, People's Dude, Epidemic, Saggy Balls United. F-Dot going to be able to clean up El Chapo
my
there.
new soccer team name.
Dusty McBacon.
FC Saggy Balls United.
Lopmaster, Rain Days, Pretty Hair, Fiendin, Primal got you, Unknown, Fat Boy, Grandma's Meatballs with the 420. Fat Boy with the 100. Thank you, sir.
Nice stuff.
You do need to donate 1,000. I don't know. Collectively, that's 1,000 for you, but that'll all be sorted out later. HiRez looking for this right-hand side. Phoenix once again. 3 members here to defend it. Mifflin comes in with another big Fear No Evil. Gets both sets of beads. Not a lot of damage. Don't know what F-Dot's doing. He gets hit with the final judgment from downtown Allied. Credited with that kill. Anatoly so tanky here. Looking for the Phoenix as well. Some AoE splash damage. He's going to take it. He might fall for this. But if we can get the disengage here, clean aggro, needs to be careful. His chain, he's crippled.
Great
Sentinel
chains.
not going to be. The spacing there was good. Hindu Man's going
Hindu,
in.
why you dying,
I don't know
dude?
what he's looking for here. He's looking for
Pon's coming.
Allied.
Pon's in the air.
In the air.
But so is Chapo. Is
Threshold.
Chapo?
Who's going to land? Chapo, Pon. Who's going to come down first?
Wait.
Executed on the Allied. James is here alongside Aurora, trying to box out with these two. Pon coming in. Is it going to be enough?
I don't know. James here in the back line. Not sure if he's used the ult already, but not really to set things up. Aurora with some great changes onto Hindu, but they need damage onto him. He's just not melting, and those flames will help. Aggro looking for the ult. He will hit 2
that's
there.
Chapo.
Aggro trying to figure it out. Oh, Chapo, excuse me, comes in for his team. Steals Aggro's Thunder
Nice
with
split.
the Scylla.
Nice split,
Hits
Hindu.
a better ult than Aggro's hit all game.
He does. Chapo showing
I'm
his
just messing
mastery
with
of every
Aggro.
god currently in this game. Nice split from Hindu, though, to allow Pon to escape safely. Looking for the Phoenix here in the mid lane. Pon could go down. One more hit is going to do it. Mifflin finds him. F-Dot needs to trade out here, and he does.
Big stuff by F-Dot as well to just clean up Mifflin
Sort of.
and not let him get away. I mean, the fact that Pon died is huge for pros right now. I mean, just the fact that you've got 3 pros up, but without the jungle pressure that Pon was providing means I'm not too scared.
This is pretty much even in terms of gold, in terms of items. It's about equalized now. Pros have stalled long enough to get themselves back into it.
Pon has no items right now. He sell all his items. He's like, that's it. I'm done. I'm out.
Oh, no. You're right. Showing him his level 1. Uh-oh. Pon has turned into the Fire Giant. He's rampaging down the middle lane. He's wanting to end this game here. And now spawns the fire pools. Looking for it. We'll see how the pros react to this one. They do have good objective damage.
That's right.
They do have James now online, level 20. Some good damage as well from Allied and El Chapo. How will the pros react to the Fire Giant pushing down mid?
Well, usually the Fire Giant's pretty stationary, throwing stuff at him, but this time he's skating and sliding, moonwalking like Michael Jackson over here, throwing these hot pools of lava to where you just can't stand still, and James looking to hunt down a kill, but James, he may get hunted down yet again. The Fire Giant may not keep our buddy from the Make-A-Wish Foundation here staying alive. Tolly is just ruthless, dude. Get a life, Tolly. Stop killing James.
Tolly was feeding. He's trying to get his KD back in order here.
And Pon is just wrecking Allied, and there doesn't seem anything to do. Look at Tolly's face right now. He just seems pretty much like, I think he's
I don't know if I like this
disappointed.
move, though, because HiRez almost had it legitimately
Sure.
without the Fire Giant's help.
But, Nick, we can't stay here all night. You're right. You're right. You know that.
We are approaching 40 minutes.
We are approaching. We cannot live here, even though we pretty much do. We got to get these viewers entertained, and of course that was pretty entertaining as well. Pon though, largely a better carry even on his Thanatos.
Oh, Pon is now Loki. Speed hacks coming through. Easy anti-cheat. Can't do nothing about this. Backstab over the wall onto Mifflin here. Cooldown God mode activated. HiRez have said, I know the ins and outs of this game. Another backstab coming through, waiting for it. Aurora almost making his way out. Here come the decoys here, 5 at a time. Pon has had enough.
Where's the anti-cheat?
Throwing down. There comes, needs to go big here. I'm a monster from the well. Can he hit it? Chapo
Missed again.
gonna miss onto the Titans, sitting at about half health.
Unbelievable. This is just, you know what? This is bad sportsmanship by Pon. Okay, I mean, I get it.
He was doing so well.
You were doing so well, but you just, you know, to do this, to hack somebody. Never mind. I take it all back. A chicken is racing down mid lane.
Pip
The chicken
making his way into Paladins.
He evil mojoed him. What is this ultimate? What's the move here? I'm just seeing punches. Is he gonna?
These are the pecks. This is what you wanted. This is 50 damage a peck coming out from this big chicken, sitting at about 60% health in the base, looking
is
for
nuts.
it. James putting in so much damage into this chicken. Pon could go down here.
James
is whacking him out. Titan sitting at about half health. Will it be enough? Chapo finds the kill on the aggro. Pon realizes
Running
his
from
mistakes,
James.
waddling his way out. The crit damage, the
James.
unravel. James, can you kill the chicken? Another one. Pon is multiplying. The chickens are everywhere. Ally doesn't know what to do. Bastet cats. It's a massacre in the base.
I cannot believe this. James and the giant chicken. It was almost a love story. But Pon had to spawn 80 other ones, and now Ally gets a kill finally. Somehow the pros are holding against this protein onslaught, and these chickens are pecking, and they will peck to the end of the match. It will be the HiRez team who, all fairness.
Who wins?
Who wins.
Or is it the chickens that won?
Dude, I feel bad
like
for
we're all
James there
winners
because
after having spectated
Pon legit had the decision to make sure that he won the game, and if he died there, he was gonna, obviously he could probably hack his way back in, but like obviously he had to wait through the death timer. He would have had to at least walk all the way back, and he doesn't know what could happen. So he spawns multiple chickens. He steals James' kill.
We saw Fire Giant into Loki's with multiple decoys.
That's
into
new meta
chickens.
right there.
It's that Pon meta.
I don't know.
If you can't beat him,
chicken him.
It's the magic of HiRez.
That's why Pip is so strong in Paladins.
That's bringing people together, man.
It really is, dude. I'm pretty
Flabbergasted.
I'm pretty upset for James, but you know what? James is a great guy.
I didn't even know that chicken model was in Smite.
Yeah, I didn't know that was either. Dude.
Where did that come
looks
from?
Great, something from Paladins as well. All the guys hanging out in here. What a game! What a
Pon,
showcase!
you dog. You were
Aggro.
doing so well, Pon. Why'd you have to hit him with the chicken, with the protein onslaught?
Pon's a beast, man. Pon is a beast. Where's easy anti-cheat when you need it, man?
Oh, man. Whatever he created here.
This is pretty incredible, dude. My neck is hurting a lot from looking this way, but it's okay.
All day.
It's okay.
It's for the kids.
My eyes are lighting up, staring at you.
kids.
Let's read a couple more donos
All right.
while we set up the last thing here.
Go for it.
Fatboy90 with the 100. Thank you very much, man. Marvel sniped, capped it, Z baby. Yin Vado again. Hounded Grey Wolves, Carl's PKA, Primal Got You, Rachella, hashtag Chipotle, Boston Socks, Mike Bale, Ballsy, Bandit. Bandite 2K16, Primal Got You, Mar Preston, Oily the Cat Meows. Oh, Mar Preston with the 980. This should be my 1,000. He's looking for the Archon for the kids. Nice stuff, man. Appreciate that. Thomas the Train, the Ghost XX, Primal Got You, Kajita Chan, Shexy Man Willie, Thomas the Train, TCM Wickles, Choco Taco Tuesday, Lick the Nuts, Thomas the Train, Astral Authority, Primal Got You, Thomas the Train, Sid Hartha X, Adversity IQ, and Primal Got You one more time. Guys, it's been an incredible time here. We're going to throw it to a camera shot filled with all your lovable pros and HiRez members. Let's head to that.
Hey guys, thanks so much for everything today. Over 76,000 made so far, guys. Congratulate yourselves, obviously. And we'll leave it. Any final words before we say goodbye?
I want to say thank you to all the donators and thank you to Make-A-Wish and HiRez for letting us be here. So
More than welcome. Your favorite thing of the day?
probably just seeing everybody just get just launched with just gross things.
Couldn't put it better myself. From everybody here, thank you so much for everything you've done today, for all the donations, from everyone at HiRez and everyone here right now. We're all off to go and get clean for 2 seconds and then get dirty again. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Thank you so much for the donation stream. We'll see you all again at Spring Fling number 4, maybe.
aggro. Hi there. It's I commentate esports and stuff.
I'm Tom. Sometimes I go by F Dot. Sometimes I go by mainly F Dot, I guess. But that's who I am.
I'm Mifflin. I play for the Obey Alliance, and I jungle for my team.
That'll be all right. Y'all ready? All right. I'm Justin Wolfie 2032 Cologne. How y'all doing? AKA competitive online. How y'all? Yeah. Look.